searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. Sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
E rieccoci insieme ragazzi, dunque siamo sulla storia di Ciri, la fuga dalla palude. Stiamo venendo attaccati sia dai Drowner, come vedete, che dalle creature della caccia selvaggia. Dunque, eravamo interrotto qui l'altra volta. Ah, quindi secondo me dobbiamo proprio scappare, usando il nostro potere arcano. Non è che dobbiamo perdere tanto tempo a combattere, diciamo. Dunque ragazzi, 16° episodio di The Witcher, se i calcoli sono giusti. Stiamo avanzando sempre di più, fuggi dalla palude del gobbo, forse ce l'abbiamo fatta. Siamo riusciti a sfuggire ad Irmgard, l'avete visto, era il cavaliere della caccia selvaggia che stava braccando Ciri. E poi quando è inciampata, ragazzi, ha incontrato Gretk, la bambina, e l'ha salvata dal lupo mannaro. Quindi ed era il racconto del barone. Quindi tutto quadra, tutto torna.
You tried to kill her, tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood, the taste brought back memories of our youth. Elder blood, extraordinary girl, but you know that. Such a shame she fled.
Non la passerete liscia.
You tried to kill her. Can't forgive you for that.
Waste of words. Our fates are bound true, but now is not the time for that to bear fruit. Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog. Each time you see her, she will be a mirage. And if you find her, the girl will die. Have you seen you, handsome knight?
Dunque ragazzi, allora ecco qui, allora dobbiamo andare a vedete, Imrete era il cavaliere della caccia selvaggia e adesso Brewes, Wives e l'altro personaggio che verrà aggiunto, Wispes. sono le 3 streghe, quindi ragazzi qua non abbiamo più nulla da fare se non come si chiama, andarcene via e riferire tutto al barone. Però attenzione, lei è sotto maleficio delle streghe, quindi non vorrei dire, ma cioè secondo me non è così facile liberarla, Adesso troviamo un punto di viaggio rapido, andiamo a Nido del Corvo tramite quello. Se no ce la dovremo fare tutta a cavallo, Ecco, abbiamo trovato una strada. Allora, siamo fuori dalla palude. I controlli del cavallo sono quelli che sono, però sicuramente meglio di come hanno fatto il cavallo per certe scelte tecniche in Red Dead Redemption 2, ma anche qui ha le sue pecche, banditi lasciamo perdere, noi stiamo facendo la quest principale, quindi non è un nostro problema andare dai banditi. Quindi guardate quanto è grande questa missione di Affari di famiglia, quante sfaccettature aveva. Ora io mi auguro di aver fatto le scelte giuste, perché nel qual caso non le abbia fatte non ho un salvataggio per tornare indietro e per rifarvi gli episodi. Quindi mi sembra che in questo modo forse abbiamo il finale tra virgolette migliore, perché non c'è mai un finale veramente migliore quando si parla di The Witcher, quindi, o quando si parla di maledizioni lanciate da streghe. Allora, abbiamo raggiunto l'Indervale e da qui potremo viaggiare rapidi, credo. C'è gente che si sta picchiando, ma vabbè, cose che capitano. Da qui possiamo viaggiare rapidi a Nido del Corvo, che dov'è? Ecco lì, non era neanche tanto lontano, Però risparmiamo tempo, dai. Ecco qui, come vedete ho lasciato anche tutti i caricamenti a inizio episodio dopo il riassunto. Eccoci qua. Allora, abbiamo l'equip messo veramente male, mi sono dimenticato ancora di ripararlo, cose che capitano. Dunque a livello 10, ora siamo a livello 9, ma a livello 10 Quartermaster, se scaricati DLC gratuiti, vende l'armatura Nilfgaardiana che compreremo a breve qui da lui. E quindi poi abbiamo già comprato il set per il cavallo, come avete visto, e quindi poi cambieremo totalmente il nostro asset del personaggio. Ora avanziamo.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Ci regala 20 corone. Grazie. Allora, potreste anche non salvarlo lo stagliere, non vedete questa scenetta. Ora diamo una molata alle armi, si mola, che poi si va a pugnare. Giù per la contrada si pugnava e si pugnava, con armi ben molate. Ecco, me la preparo meglio magari, che mi preparo una poesiola e ve la dico poi nei prossimi episodi. Mi è venuta spontanea.
A word, please.
Che c'è?
What is it?
That night when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there, the place.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
È un uomo distrutto, ragazzi. Cerchiamo di dargli una speranza. Dov'è il barone? Ecco qua. Povero barone.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Oh, it's good to know her spirit's free.
Your loss. It must hurt. Bad. But there wasn't anything we could do.
No. Not now. Not anymore. It was too late. That was clear. Should have acted earlier. Taken them all from this damned felon. In this hole. This reesty mire. Nothing could go right here.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I've prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
Sooner you accept this, the better. Face it, you haven't been the best father.
I have not, true. But I'd change, I'd be different. If only she'd return. If only they'd both come back. Maybe all is not yet lost. She's in Oxenford, you say? Well, maybe she hasn't left. Maybe she'll hear me out.
You can always try. Wouldn't get my hopes up, though.
I shall try. I must. Life is pointless without her and Anna. I've nothing to lose. Incidentally, what of my Anna? Learned anything?
We'll talk about her, don't worry. But right now, you'll tell me about Ciri, just like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given. When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Ok ragazzi, un altro ricordo di
That
Ciri.
lass of yours, pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
A Carmoran, siamo
Claire
sinceri.
Morhan.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads as I recall.
Non sono una Witcher.
I'm not a witcher. Just grew up there.
I believe it, seeing how you swing that sword. Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager.
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Quindi una gara con il barone, ragazzi. A cavallo. Succederà qualcosa durante la gara a cavallo, ora mi ricordo, ma gustiamoci la scena, è veramente bella. Il tutto che andremo a vedere.
Day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Allora, seguiamo la strada. Prendiamo vantaggio sul barone. Sproniamo il cavallo e poi dovremo recuperare tempra, appena si può. Ok, ora recuperiamo la tempra del cavallo. Vedete? Teniamo. E scattiamo. Abbiamo vinto noi.
You're wind, not woman. Worthy of the best horse. The mare is yours.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
Ok, siamo stati attaccati da un'urlatrice, potrebbe essere quel mostro. Quella che abbiamo fatto anche nella playlist dei contratti, il secondo contratto che abbiamo fatto, vi ho fatto nella quella playlist, andate pure a vedere, sono molto carine. Spieghiamo proprio tutti i contratti che deve fare Geralt.
In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Allora, possiamo anche giocare a Gwent, poi ci gioco col barone.
Can't help wondering why you made a deal with the Nilfgaardians.
What could I do? Cast myself at them and die a hero? Fuck a hero's death. Fuck death.
Rather live as a traitor.
Ere long, none will remember it. Temeria is no more. There's naught left to betray.
The local Nilfgaardian garrison doesn't look that strong.
What of it? Even were I to attack, cut them down to a man, others will come soon. Black ones will flood this land, take control before long. Sure as we've all got our souls, they will.
How'd you wind up here? Just curious.
It's no secret. I was a Temerian soldier. My unit smashed at the war's start. Soon after, we lost hope of regrouping, driving the foe back. Those who remained wandered north. Others, deserters or merely broken men, joined us. We were a snowball rolling down a slope. By the time we reached Crow's Perch, I commanded a sizable force.
Just march into the fortress, make yourselves at home?
With Nilfgaard advancing, the local lord had fled, abandoned the Perch. Once this war's over, and Nilfgaard's victorious, the Black Ones will grant me a title. All talk of a self-proclaimed baron will cease.
Ah, quindi non è neanche un barone.
Anything about there being witches in Velen?
I pay no heed to peasant babbling. Common folk see witches, wizardry, devils, and who knows what the fuck else every which way they turn.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Ancora. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. A warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit. Hysteria. Threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. And as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Your wife is with the crones, as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
I've heard folk speak of them, and thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
She made a pact with the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my ass waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fought up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Abbiamo un accordo, è tempo di rispettarlo.
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
The word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute.
Dunque, riprendiamo il racconto di Ciri, ragazzi, poi vediamo se riusciamo a salutarci dopo questa parte.
It landed
right in front of us. I thought we'd braved our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
Dunque ragazzi, il barone è stato preso, dobbiamo andare in cima alla torre per salvarlo. Io vi saluterei qui, visto che siamo in tempo limite. Se vi è piaciuto questo episodio ragazzi, lasciate like oppure iscrivetevi al canale per sapere come prosegue la storia di Ciri e tutto The Witcher. Alla prossima ragazzi, ciao ciao, grazie di essere stati con me.